first up, I do have an Amazon affiliate link now, so I'm going to put links where you can get these products from Amazon, and I do get a commission if you wind up buying these products or not. If you buy stuff within 24 hours of clicking on that link, then I potentially get a commission on that. So if you come back later, you can still click on that link and then access that. Okay, today's focus, ladies and gentlemen, saxophone key risers. So right here I have some side key risers. Here I have palm key risers, and here I have the thumb gel. It's like a thumb riser. Now, funny thing is, you can tell what instrument somebody plays by physical body parts. So this is trombone hand, this is acoustic bass hand, and having the little wear mark here on the right thumb, you can always spot the clarinet players and brass players. They usually have that ring. So what do we have saxophone players have? Gigs. But as a saxophone player, if you're using way too much embouchure pressure, you're going to wind up having this weird lip thing going on. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, these products are designed to just make playing saxophone easier. I'm going to get to some other things in this video because this is saxophone accessories and products, not accessory and product. Okay, let's get to it. I've taken the palm risers out. It's like this gelatin type of gel feeling. So let's put these on here. See how easily they go on. Very simple. My advice to you is put the E flat key one on first because it's in between these two, and then let's do the F. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't normally use these because I buy new saxophones, and when I buy a new saxophone, how it feels without all of these things is very important to me, and it's a big part of whether I'm going to actually buy the saxophone or not. So I traditionally don't use these, but if I have a vintage instrument or if I have a new saxophone and I just really love other things about it, but one thing is just a little out of place, these can be very nice. Right now, they feel like they have enough grip to them without being sticky. So let's see how it plays. I'm going to use my Cannonball vintage Reborn tenor saxophone. I found that the palm keys lay in a really nice position anyway. This neck is just the silver. It's the polished silver version for the vintage Reborn. This is my regular run-of-the-mill Autolink Supertone Master 7 with Rigati 2.5 reeds. Okay. I'm used to the lacquer giving me a little bit of slip that's there. I've grown very accustomed to that because it allows me to keep my hands on the keys and then move them just slightly to get to the next fingering. But these, I imagine, if you don't like the slipperiness, the inherent slipperiness of lacquered saxophones, then something like this is going to be fantastic for you. Let me keep these on, and then I'm going to add the side key risers. Okay, I have the side key risers on now, ladies and gentlemen. It is important to note that the side key risers are not all the same size. So put them on appropriately, basically to where they fit the best on your saxophone. My side keys are actually angled like what I've seen on the Selmer Supreme Alto. I never really noticed it, but it is extremely comfortable. Having these risers here really facilitates just getting into position, but also you need to take into consideration if you are a little sloppy with your movements, you're going to wind up opening these keys. An advantage to having something like this can also be, same with the palm keys, if you're playing and your hands get sweaty, or if moisture is dripping down, these can get a bit slippery, and these feel really good. They have a lot of grip to them without feeling sticky. All right, so let's do some side B flats. Side C. Side E. To me, having this on the side E feels really good. I'm surprised that they don't make one for a high F sharp key. Let me apply this thumb pad and let's see what we got. I have this on the thumb hook here, ladies and gentlemen, and this feels grippy without feeling sticky. Sometimes I don't even leave my thumb back here. Sometimes I'll take my thumb and I'll actually rest it up here. I think that overall, using something like this can really help to facilitate moisture and making things too slippery when you're playing. So let me do a full playthrough with all of this stuff on here and I'll tell you how comfortable it feels. Okay, I didn't use the side keys or the palm keys for any of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got our saxophone key risers here. So am I just going to start using this right now because I bought it? No. I'm very, very used to playing my saxophone without this. However, I'm really, really glad that I bought these, and these are definitely getting a permanent home in my case because when it gets slippery, these are amazing. I'm actually really impressed with how much grip they can offer without feeling sticky. I know some of the like older, lesser quality ones, they get kind of sticky and whatnot, but these are really good. Also, you don't have to use all of them. Maybe you just have one key on your saxophone that's a little bit funny and you don't want to risk bending it and possibly damaging your horn or reducing its inherent value. I imagine that at some point you can get a lacquered saxophone, but get the palm keys and the side keys de-lacquered or unlacquered, just to give you that little bit of resistance that you can get, but also it's a position thing. People like the extra height that it gives you. Again, my saxophone buying process, I just buy the stuff that fits right from the start. That's huge. That's like 50% of my buying experience for me, but I'm really glad that I picked these up. So there you go. All right, let's move on to something else. One of the most annoying things about playing saxophone, specifically tenor and bari sax, ladies and gentlemen, is when you get this post here caught on your clothing. Most of the gigs that we play require us to wear all black, which is really good because you can get a black silk cloth or go to Walmart and pick up some stuff like this. You can find this in the fabrics department and just cut off a piece and then just lay that on your lap. This is a Cannonball Cloth that comes with Cannonball saxophones, but pretend like this isn't here. Just pretend like I've cut this from a piece of silk, or I've cut this from the cloth that I bought at Walmart. You can just take it, lay this here like this while you're playing, or even better, if you have some skill with sewing, you can just stitch this on near your pocket, have it in such a way to where it just fits in your pocket like this. Pull that out, drape it over like this. Then when you play, then you won't have to worry about this thing getting hooked all into your pocket. So much of what's happening with modern technology, ladies and gentlemen, everything is going digital. And my advice to you is get on top of it. Get yourself a good quality printer. Doesn't have to be super expensive. Just get one that has the cheapest ink. All right, so many of these products are going digital because the cost of manufacturing physical copies is going through the roof. You're looking at anywhere from 60 to 80% or whatever it is that you're trying to sell. I know some of you are still asking me about a physical copy of the book. I'm still looking for cheaper ways of doing that, but print on demand is 50%. The publishing company takes 10 to 15%. And if it's going to be sold in like the big bookstores, Borders and stuff like that, you're looking at an additional 20%. So you are factoring in 80%, or just go digital and you get it right now. And if you want a physical copy, you can just print it out yourself. I have some places that I go to when I basically finish a book. I give out some test copies to some people, make sure that they proofread it. It can be really convenient to both have a digital copy of something and then just be able to print it out yourself using whatever kind of paper you want. And not just my stuff, any kind of stuff that you're buying. I moved away from buying like physical book copies of stuff. I mean, I only really buy it just to like bring you and show you something in a video like this. Convenient to have it laid out and all of that kind of stuff. But for me, I don't have a whole lot of space and I can't have a whole bunch of books and whatever stacked up. Plus, it's just far more convenient to be able to carry it around digitally. So get yourself a good printer, ladies and gentlemen. So all these products that I'm talking about here, again, I do have an Amazon affiliate link. I'll post some links in the description box along with my saxophone, alto and tenor, Altissimo books. I got some sweet merchandise that you can pick up. I'm still waiting for my hats to come in. I'm going to do a new intro that's going to feature all that stuff. T-shirts. Let me show you these mugs. All right, so this is the first edition of the mug. It's just white, plain and simple. I got the Cervelo sax with the logo and SVS there, but by popular demand, someone was asking me to do some different colors, so I was experimenting with this one. Turned out really nicely, trying to not get that reflection there, but on the back of this, I'm really happy the way this turned out. Boom! I got the twin saxes right there. You're going to see that in a lot of my videos. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. See ya!